Welcome to Demonology, an actual play podcast. I, myself, remain Siobhan, your medium. My pronouns are he, him.
Hello, my name is Fionn. I will be playing Sir Rumpet Umpet, and my pronouns are he, him.
Hi, I'm Mo. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Eli Swalthorn.
Hi, I'm Felix. I play as a Countess Valentina Lisitsa. I use they, them pronouns.
Hi, I'm Belle. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Armitage Shanks.
Hi, I'm Amy. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Pipsa the Hog Hag.
Excellent.
I don't think I've ever...
You always go before Alex.
We're all a little bit rusty, it's fine.
No way.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been...
No, it's not.
What?
The audience can't know. The audience can't know.
It's still the same day.
Wow, you think you can go on holiday and come back and just do whatever you want, don't you?
Yeah.
Largely, I'd like that. I'd like it if that was the case.
Is that not normally the case with holidays?
No. I don't
What?
think so.
Does everyone get angry at you whenever you go on holiday, Felix?
No, I mean, I don't know, actually. I've never asked. I should poll them like YouTube does.
It's been quite some time since we have been on the island of Guernsey, all as a party. Now, for those who have been following along, you know that we left on a cliffhanger. The party awoke from the dreams of Margot Delahaye and found that she had vanished. It is midnight on the second day. That's right, it's actually only been 2 days.
That's ridiculous.
No, it hasn't. Are you kidding?
Midnight on the second night. Yep, you've only actually been on this island for 2 days. It's been
I thought we'd been there for like a month.
I built a whole sewage system.
What happened to our crook upon awakening? Because he's not coming with us.
I think you've forgotten that Acting Stanley is not actually on the island. He went back to Portsmouth to collect Ponzi scheme.
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry, everyone.
You've ruined the fiction, Felix.
I have. Death to the authors.
But, Felix, I'm the author. No, never mind. Right,
We'll do without you, Brown.
We're hitting the ground running.
So it's midnight and we've woken up, so it's not like the morning and she's not there. It's
No.
You went into her dreams about 9. You went into her dreams at about 10, and then you woke up and she was
pretty metal
gone.
stuff in her dreams. Careening a ghost ship and looking at creepy stuff, opening the night sky, running away from dream entities. Pretty cool.
I have in my notes, Bug Army was summoned.
A bug army was summoned.
That was me. That was
I
me.
see.
My bugs.
I think you sent them away because we didn't want them to just hang around and hurt people.
Well, I think, we put them away because otherwise everyone would have woken up and been like, ah!
No, you weren't, Alex. I don't think so.
Oh, we had Eagle Rumpet.
No, you were for sure.
You were there for that. You were definitely there for that.
He was very much there
It's
for
okay,
that.
I don't remember much either.
Because he is now there for this. This being, you have awoken, it is midnight. Well, sort of midnight, 1 a.m.-ish. You aren't sure because you don't have clocks. Shit!
Oh my god.
I hate not having things that haven't been invented yet. Fuck!
I have a question. So it's 1 a.m., but around this time, well, before the invention of clocks and consistent artificial light, people would have a first sleep and a second sleep, and they'd be awake around midnight to 1.
Yeah.
So isn't everyone else also awake at this time? Everyone
else is also awake. There is Alex Bell bringing in his knowledge of the first and second sleeps. People are actually awake right now.
Alex, that was really sexy.
You bought yourself some goodwill for today, my friend.
That might be the smartest thing I've ever said.
That was quite impressive.
It might be.
I lived with you for 2 years. That's certainly the smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
Okay, do we
Okay.
ride after her? Do we have? Surely we have horses with us, right?
Wait, before I.
Wait, this
Rumpet's
music is stressing me out. Oh my
Rumpet's
god.
freaked out by this whole situation. I'm not on the music.
Yeah.
Why am I not?
Music
I can't get the music to work.
just scared the shit out of me.
It did get intense for a second.
It did. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Oh, it was the June soundtrack.
That's why.
Yeah.
There's
Why does it
nothing.
sound so quiet?
Turn up your
Why-
user
I can't
volume.
hear anything. Oh, there we go.
It's very soft.
Right.
It's really muted. Yeah, Rumpet. So Rumpet's waking up and she's not there.
She ain't
Marriott's
there.
not there.
She ain't there.
Okay, can I just have like? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Songs of the Sisters. Can I just like? Fucking hell! It's so hard to speak after that.
That's why I turned it down.
I'm so discombobulated. Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
have
gonna
a.
stop
Can I
and
make
start again, isn't it?
a perception check, please?
Yes,
And can I
yes, you
take
may.
And can I take an extra dive for my thingy, my primal perceptor?
Yes. What are you trying to perceive?
I'm trying to perceive. I don't know. Something feels wrong, mostly because of the music that he can hear in his head. And it's just the vibes off. She had a dream cracking in her head, which is just not normal. Like that.
The vibe is exquisitely
that
off.
felt deeply wrong to Rumpet. So I'm gonna try and.
Then this might be more of an insight test than a perception test if it's about the vibe.
Who's got
There was an
insight?
I don't have insight.
I don't have insight.
But can I take? I do have demonology and bound taxonomy and druidic and faith studies. Like, would one of them give me something?
You can throw in demonology and bound taxonomy to an
And can I
insight
still
test.
use primal perceptor because I've got my sharp senses.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll take the 3d6. Devil's
Whipped
bargain.
it. Oh!
I don't think you should do that.
Woohoo! Right off the bat.
I like Chris Tarrant. Wow, that's an old reference that will definitely not age me. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, give me a devil's bargain if you want.
Right, let me roll 2d6.
Thank Christ!
Why were you rolling 2d6? That ain't your job.
Oh, fuck. I thought you said roll 2d6.
I said, let me roll 2d6. And I ain't gonna tell you what it is yet.
I thought we always got to see the rolls, just we don't know what they are because we don't look at the books.
I don't know where you got that idea from.
The past.
Wilcox shows you the rolls. I never have.
Oh, right, okay.
It's because you're a big meanie who's just being mean.
Yes, I am. Mm.
I'm glad we chose a lizard.
I'm sorry, that was
Is this-
incredibly needless. Right, so you've taken Devil's Bargain essentially to do a vibe check. And the vibe check, you're right, extremely off. Where she had been in the middle of you, surrounded by candles, and you'd all entered her dreams. You wake, find that the candle, or part of the candle circle has been knocked over, and there seems to have been a clear desire to get to her cellar.
What, by her?
Yes.
Rumpet goes to the cellar.
Could we do like... Does anyone have demonology in the arcane?
I do. I just did that test with
Oh,
it,
you did? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just
so
going
I'm
to
gonna
stand behind Rumpet
Yeah, I'm going to go over and open
with
the cellar.
with my cane drawn.
And as you approach the cellar, Rumpet, you can smell a faint burning. Not like there was a fire there, but like there was fire there moments ago.
Did she just teleport?
I lift it up and I go downstairs.
Is there a sigil?
You go down into the basement, followed by Armitage. Are others following, or have you just simply left the big man and little man to proceed by themselves?
Siobhan, that just came out as a garbled mess.
All I heard was big man and little man.
Exciting.
Yeah, so did I.
Very good.
I didn't even hear that.
Huge fan of this. Is anyone following them, or is it just Rumpet and Armitage going down into the cellar by themselves?
No, we can go.
I'll follow.
I think some people should stay up the top.
I think someone should stay up. Just in case.
We have my bodyguards at the front. That's fine.
And your big fella, Amy.
Who?
Oh, bestie.
Your squire.
Bestie.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about Bestie. That's
How
so
dare
nasty
you.
of me. That's so nasty of me. Oh my
Was that the
god,
honey
sorry.
badger guy?
Maybe. Who the fuck is Bestie?
He should be in your notes, in your character sheet. Could you
I
read
read
about
them in your notes in your character sheet, Amy.
Oh, he's the one that's
yeah.
really sexy from the front and ugly from the back, isn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
That's the one. That's the one.
Oh, sorry, Bestie. That's so... I'm really sad that I didn't know.
So they're on guard and we all head to the cellar.
Well, actually, before
Yeah.
we go downstairs, can we ask if they saw her leave? Because that will get us to figure out if she actually did teleport without having to do any extra texts. I go and ask. Vodka, Gorilka, did the missus leave? Did you see her?
No, mistress. All we heard was a woman's voice, scream, terrible scream, and then silence.
Okay, this is good. Thank you so much. She did not leave this way. To the bottom of the house.
Okay, I go down into the cellar.
Do we need like a torch or something to keep to?
I light my fist on fire and go down into the cellar.
Nice.
Actually, no, I light my axe. I can just light my axe whenever I want.
Hugely metal
Yeah.
move. Very big fan of that. You descend into the cellar, Rumpet. As you descend into the cellar, you see that there is a scorched sizzle on the ground, but your vision, it starts to sort of warp like you're looking at a mirage.
I am now going to say I have the talent Impervious, which means I'm immune to the direct effects of black magic and witchcraft's ephemera. So does that mitigate any effects?
No, dear Creeper. This is the devil's bargain that you took.
What did you do?
Oh, am I going blind?
No, worse. 3-5. The devil takes control of the bargain taker's sight for a period, able to alter what they perceive, showing flashes of hell or obscuring any
Right.
visual undertone.
Okay. So
So
I
for the
close
next,
my eyes.
so for the
Thank
next
you.
part
So
of the
Alex-
night,
Alex,
Rumpet's gonna be useless to actually look at things. You can swing, you can be told what to do, but he's not gonna see stuff right.
I'll be your eyes,
Okay,
big man.
I'm just going to say I still have perfect senses, like daredevil senses, so I can close my eyes and still get around pretty much fine.
I think you misheard. I didn't say what you see. Alter what they perceive.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Okay, I grab his hand that's holding the flaming axe and just guide it around the room. Just trying to have a look at everything. I can't actually hold the axe because it's far too heavy for me. I just kind of guide his arm around. What do
Does
I
anyone
see?
wish? What you see is that there is a sigil that you know absolutely is the kind of seal that you use as a ritualist. This is a ritualist seal, but it looks odd. It looks like it's been perverted. There are like spiky spurs coming off the edge of the circle at jagged intervals.
Okay.
And you know,
It's okay, Alex. They won't hurt you.
It might hurt me.
as I'm kind of holding on to the back of the head of fucking whatever Alex's character is called,
Armitage.
Armitage Shanks, I'm just like saying, okay, so this is pretty weird. I can hear the little cackles of tiny women. Could you describe what you see for me?
So there's a big sigil, and it's gone all wonky. I'm not sure what this means.
Describe the sigil to me, and Alex, I think you make a perception check, and you can use my demonology and the arcane knowledge to back it
Boost
up.
it. Okay, right. Perception. I don't have perception, but I do have 3 intelligence.
well, then you roll that naked intelligence with the knowledge help.
So that's 4.
Can-
So 4d6.
Can
4d6, yeah.
Can Eli and Pipsa do a combined one with like veterinary, vet science and herbalism to see if there are any materials used in this cellar?
Reverse
yeah.
the R and the exclamation mark there, Belle. There you go.
Oh
Nothing.
my god.
Absolute whiff.
Jack
a
shit.
full, pure whiff. Nothing. Ain't seen a goddamn thing.
Fate point it.
Yeah, okay. Fate point. How many fate
You're gonna
points do you
fate point
have?
it.
Fate point.
Should be at the
Bye.
top of your sheet. Depends on your level. Or level rank, sorry.
Huh?
Belle, are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with
you
you.
s-
Oh, there we are. Fate point, sorry.
There-
Yeah, I got 3.
there
so yeah,
we
use
go.
one of them.
Reroll
All right,
it.
re-roll it.
So it's 4d6 again.
You can do it.
Hey!
There you go. There you go. You're slipping. You. By observing, by recounting what you have seen to Rumpet, together you surmise. Ah. Oh God. We've told a witch where the murderer of her children are.
Uh-oh.
It is. You can see that this is ritualist magic that has been corrupted with black magic. Ergo, Mario Delahaye is both a ritualist and a witch.
Wow.
Hooray.
Go boss. Go queen.
Girl slay.
Girl
Very
slay,
vagina of her.
pussy slay,
Girl
cunt
witch.
queen.
Gaslight gatekeep girl witch.
Should we go to the person then?
We should like Rumpet's stumbling around swinging a flaming axe in her cellar, just like, oh shit, we need to find Burn.
Can't Armitage also use the sigil to teleport wherever he wants? Does he need to be his sigil?
I can teleport?
Technically,
Yeah.
I don't think that's one of the ones that you took though.
I
I don't think it's one of the ones that he
I can
took.
make
It
I can
was
make any animal do my bidding to a certain extent.
not helpful in
That's
this
That's
situation.
not helpful in this instance though, is it?
I think technically he would be able to use the sigil if he already knew the ceremony. Otherwise, it's just him sort of standing in a thing and firing off random magic, seeing what happens.
Let's not do that.
Oh, I came out blasting.
Can we ruin the sigil though? Can we like interrupt it please before we leave?
Yeah, like
Can't we just burn this whole house and let's get traumatized?
if we burn the local doctor's house down, that's a surefire way to cause hysteria. I'm gonna say that right
Yeah,
now.
mad panic. Mad
So
panic.
you guys need to work out some kind of way that you can like deface this and ruin this sort of like lair, I suppose, without bringing down the whole house.
Oh, who said
Oh.
that this was a lair, baby? I didn't say that.
No one did.
Can we not just
Are there any?
Because it's
Can Eli go through the house and just see whatever he can steal? Just do a recon mission.
we don't know that she's a bad witch.
I think she's a bad witch, Alex. Her house and her family
Might
have been
find
murdered.
Well,
Do you not hear the music, Alex?
all I'm
The
saying,
music
Amy,
doesn't
is
say
don't
that's a
victim
happy
blame,
witch.
Okay, like
I have an
don't want to.
idea.
I spent this whole time on her side.
Amy?
Yeah, go on. What's your idea, babe?
If we want to go and catch the witch, could I use the flight of Saint Teresa and soar
You've
through
already
the
used
air?
that. You've already used that. You used that in the confrontation.
It's a new day because
Technically-
it's past midnight.
No, it renews it. Not at midnight. It renews at dawn.
I hate your rules.
Did I really try
Yeah.
to use that?
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
were
you
flying
did.
it
You
during
used
the
it in the
Hydra
Hydra
fight.
Okay.
Everyone forgets that Pipsa was flying during that fight. She was just sort of...
Second idea.
But Armitage hasn't become an angel yet.
Armitage hasn't become an angel yet.
Armitage hasn't become an angel yet.
But has it been... It has been a full day since you cast that, so that power has worn off.
Yeah, I did that like straight away, just for no reason.
You do have horses. You have...
What's
The
Amy's
Countess is-
idea? We haven't finished listening.
Thank
Amy, what
you.
is your idea?
Or I can spread a rumor about a devil and then
Just
Don't
go
get angry.
go and do that outside, like really quick. Make everyone go inside, because they're awake now. Just
who?
Wait. I hadn't actually heard the end of Amy's idea. So why did you want to spread a rumor about a devil?
Because it says that they'll stop taking commands from their hand. So if I spread a rumor, will that just stop the witch if I do that?
Oh my god, Amy, can you just say read out the actual skill that is, because I think it'll clarify it for sure.
It says, you ask St. Margaret to spread unfounded rumours about a minor devil or hellion, causing them to become infuriated with you. If this is used on a known devil, they will stop taking any commands from their hand. If there is no known devil, then one will be summoned to hunt you. If you catch it, then it can be convinced to tell you secrets or even work for you. That's the lesser. And then the greater is, you may invoke St. Margaret to annoy a demon or hellion into fleeing you and returning to hell. Even if this is used on the devil himself, he will leave the mundane plane, wrecking the land around him in the petulant process.
Now, the question I have is, why would you want to do that right now?
So she'd stop killing the guy, and then we could just catch her.
But you have to know who her... Because these are
You
about...
don't know who her patron is.
And this is also about subservient demons.
okay. Instead, first off, Siobhan, is there any other stuff in the cellar apart from the sigil?
There are medical supplies. There are some medical texts.
Okay. If nothing else, can Eli just quickly do yeah, so can Eli go scour the house and find stuff
Can I
so
do
that
a
we can
hunt?
examine with the people that know magic? Yeah, can I go about like trying to ruin the sigil just in case? Even if she's a good witch, I'm sure she can draw another one, but at the moment we don't know that. We just know she's vengeful.
All right. So you want Eli to look around the house for things related to magic?
Yes.
If that's so please the leader of this Inquisition.
That is you, Mo.
That is you, Mo. Bro, always remember that you are the Harshback Inquisitor here.
Oh yeah, how that happened. It is indeed. Okay.
What
Is that
check is that,
perception
Siobhan?
or?
That is a scavenging check.
Oh. I don't have scavenging.
Alex, do you have scavenging?
Checking.
I have
Yes!
hunting.
I have scavenging.
God, he feels close to the mic.
So,
Because I
Mo,
was.
could you like help out? Could Eli help out Armitage in a scavenging check then?
Yeah, I could give
Yes.
hunting.
Okay, well, I've
Skullduggery.
already got another one. So how many can you give me?
I think only one. That's better than mine.
He's done it.
But I've got it.
He's
I've got
done
it. So I've
He's done it.
Yeah.
He scraped through. Seat of his pants, Armitages Shanks. So those two are off scavenging. In the meantime, your other magic user, whose eyes are currently not ensorcelled by the devil, is Pipsa. Pipsa can disrupt the sigil.
How long?
Can we just like destroy it? Can I just like take Rumpet's axe and just like fling it to the ground to like create a break in the sigil?
Really, anything will do. Can't you literally just wipe the chalk away and stuff that she's used? Like, because it's you know, like she'll have written stuff, won't she? So can't you just like clean it? Like, literally just use water.
I feel like we're spending so much time trying to work out how to clean some markings off the floor.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Just clean the markings. Just clean the markings. It will happen. That will happen. There you
that's
go.
That's what we do. We just wipe them off. Wipe him off with Gorbachev. Make him roll on the ground.
Needlessly cruel. In the meantime, that scavenging check. You go about the house, and it is clean. It seems like the only evidence of magic in the house was in the cellar. She seems to be keeping all of her other magic things somewhere else.
Interesting. She might have gone there then. Can we have one of Eli's agents just watch this house, or were they off doing something else?
I don't think we've sent them anywhere today. We could leave someone behind.
Cool.
We need to go over to find Bernagrote.
He was in the salt flats, wasn't he?
He was, yes. He was in the salt flats.
How far is the salt flats from where we are right now?
I think I need to remind everyone that you do have horses because the Countess.
Yeah, I know,
acquired
but how
horses.
far is it on the horse?
And a carriage. It is. Should be pinned. Here we go. Here we go. It is indeed pinned. It is about a half-hour journey there.
Okay, well, let's mount up.
Indeed. You make your way from her house on Wells Road through the night. It is indeed the period between the two sleeps, so there are some people just sort of milling about outside their houses, having chats and whatnot. Off to pray, as you do at 1 a.m. And you get to the dormitory of the salt, around the salt pans, and we see the map of the Bray de Vale. You've been here a few times, and as you get there, you find that there are all the torches are lit, people are panicked. There is, and one of the dormitory rooms is slightly on fire.
What do you mean slightly on fire? How does the thing be
Not the
slightly on fire?
not the whole thing's on fire. Just like weirdly, not an edge, just the middle of it is
But surely it would just start
smoldering.
spreading.
Yes, it's a weird flame. I wonder why.
Magic.
Yes, magic, mate. Fucking magic, mate!
Yeah, it's absolutely magic. So here you are, salt pan dormitories. Panic. You see that, as ever, Alexandros, the foreman, is back on his box, trying to find some semblance of calm amongst all the people running about in a panic.
Can I take a big honkins? Oh, like, can I make any perception checks? Like, what happens when I try and make a perception check?
They will all be challenges. Every perception check you make will
Do
be
I
a
have to
challenge.
get 2 successes?
Yes.
Banshee shrieks.
Jesus, I only
Crackling
had 2
fire.
die. I got 3 die to make 2 successes. Cool.
The sound of bones breaking.
Oh, fuck you, Siobhan. 2 successes.
Well, fuck me, I guess. What are you trying to perceive?
I want to just try and smell the the flame and maybe be able to tell what it came from, what's its sort of its chemical makeup. Does it smell like, what does it smell of?
The answer is brimstone. It smells of sulfur.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, not excellent, but so it smells like a volcano. Okay, cool. What's the layout? So is there space around this dormitory?
You've got it is a long building with a simple thatched roof on which beds are arranged. There is space around it because on the other side is another dormitory, and at the back of this sort of U shape is just the little refectory where they would eat.
Okay. Is there just a front door? Is there a back door as well?
There are 2 doors. There are doors along each of the short sides of this long building.
Okay. Rumput's going to ride along to the far side and take out his axe and go to that door and ask the little man to come with him. So
come with you.
we go over to that side, and I kind of point and tell you guys to go in from the other side, the closest side. Well, just to cover our bases. Yeah.
Wait, weren't we scavenging? What happened with the scavenging? Did I miss that?
Alex, we did that ages ago.
Sorry! I zoned out.
I don't...
We did that so long ago, Alex.
Alright, fine.
So you want to go and check on the gently smouldering dormitory?
Yeah.
As you move to do so, Alexander Goss, the foreman, on top of his little crate, shouts, Old! What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't go in there!
Shut up!
Monsieur, a man was taken to hell. We all saw it happen.
What do you mean taken to hell?
I think the doctor woman, she appeared from nowhere, and she was bellowing, he will die for this, he will die for this. And she goes into the dormitory, she picks him up by the neck, he screams, she screams, everyone is screaming, everyone's running away, and then they sink into a fiery pit that appeared from beneath his bed, and then they are gone.
Well, fuck.
Does anyone else think that we weren't supposed to see into her
Talk
dream?
to...
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's a matter of whether or not we're supposed to do anything. I think it's more of a case of we did that. There are consequences to that. And here we are, Seinfeld music playing, suffering the consequence music. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da.
That's not Seinfeld, that's Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's what I meant.
We could get on the boat and just go back to mainland.
We're not gonna do that. Right. We gotta go back to the fucking idiot. Oh, right. Okay, so first of all, we should try and convince everyone here that this didn't happen. Can anyone do that? Oh my god, I can do that.
Are you able to right now?
Doesn't everyone believe the Countess?
Everyone trusts her, don't they?
Yeah.
To be
She
fair,
has commanding power.
I do actually.
Ooh, yes, you do.
I do.
Nothing happened here. Don't worry.
Wait, can we first go inside and check? I don't know, like if anything that's any of the ash under his bed would tell us maybe where they went.
Yeah, good idea.
Let's do that first.
Yeah. Also, something to consider is when we try and like command them that nothing bad happened. Could we just, instead of saying nothing happened, just be like, what happened was good, it's okay, rather than
We'll figure out a lie,
Yeah.
but hold on. One thing at a time.
okay.
So, what do we see under his bib?
Yeah. When we look under the bed,
Around it, whatever.
Siobhan.
Well, you don't see a bed because you heard that a fiery pit opened and everything that was there fell into it and then was covered again.
So what is there in the room?
Oh, just a scorch mark where a bed was.
Oh, okay. Well, music is really.
If you want to figure out where he was taken, you can try and examine the scorch mark.
Wish we had someone that could gather clues and expend them to ask questions.
I will say that spending time trying to figure out where he's been taken will more or less just give you the answer hell. Hell is really just the answer here because I mean, where else is she taking him? In a big brimstone fire.
Fair. So, fuck. Alright, he went to L. A man is dead. We need to find out why he burnt down her home. That is not something we can do now with his ash-stained garbs, or lack thereof.
You know who you could confront about this?
Yeah. His boss.
Yeah.
We should lie to, or like tell them, I don't know, that they were too drunk and that they should go back to bed, and that they probably set fire to the bed themselves, being stupid men.
My friend did that. My friend set a firework off in his room and set fire to his own bed.
There we go. We got the
Extraordinary.
lie.
There's proof.
Extraordinary.
And then we should go confront him, and then maybe go and talk to the other women in our region to like ask for help. I would say.
Do you want to catch some sleep first?
Wait, I have to lie first, don't I? And I feel like we should go and confront him now and then sleep, because I don't know where he's gonna be tomorrow. If he catches news of this shit, I'm gonna go and beat him up now.
That's a really fair point. Osmond Pillion thought about this and just.
Do you want to know that I still have the fucking Hydra head around with me? I'm gonna beat him with the Hydra head. Okay, I will go outside and I will say, sir, do and your men drink before they go to bed?
No
What?
more than anyone else.
And do they engage in boyish foolishness? Do they play with sticks and light things on fire and smoke weeds?
Go. I have been known to see them do so.
Interesting. What it looks like to me here is that nothing bad happened. Your men, in their foolish stupidness, played around being drunk before bed, woke up and created a lie to avoid responsibility. Everything is fine apart from men pretending like they know what they are doing and trying to cover up.
But then where is Benehout?
Perhaps he is the culprit. I shall find him and bring him to you.
So are you trying for persuasion here, Countess?
Absolutely a command. I am telling them nothing bad happened. Shut up and go to bed.
Because that didn't feel like a command.
Well, I'm saying you should shut up and go to bed. And stop disrupting the peace.
This is gonna be... I'm gonna need 2 successes.
Okay, I can try. I can't guarantee. At least I
How many dice are you rolling? Because I'll give
4.
you one by just menacing. Can I just be a menacing presence?
Normally I would say yes, but you aren't really sure what's going on if you open your eyes, so no.
Fair enough.
What if I like manhandle him like a puppet from behind because he won't be able to see me because I'm so small? And
Let's not undercut the gravity of the situation.
Can I add a die for military tactic as I'm trying to tell people what to do?
Not in this instance, no.
Let me see if I can use something else. Or what if I use heraldry and genealogy to be like, I am very important, you should do as I say.
These people are actually too ignorant to understand why are important.
Right. Let's just go with what we've got, alright? Let's try my best. It doesn't work, it doesn't work. It does not work, absolutely not.
It does not work. Alexandrigos looks you hard in the face and says, I am sorry, madam. I was not in the room, but while my men may gamble and drink and occasionally set fire to trees and themselves, I think they know what they saw.
Occasionally set fire to trees and themselves. God help me. Fine, we're just leaving. But that's it. Let them deal with whatever's going on. It's not like they're going to get any work done over the next few days.
Yeah, they'll be much too terrified to really do anything for
Yeah,
for
it's
a few
fine.
days.
Let's go and visit that guy's house, and then we'll see what we can do in the morning.
Right, so that would bring you to about just after 2 a.m. when you get back to Osborne-Purliance.
Knock, knock, knock with the Hydra's head.
The door is opened by a very, very confused-looking maid. She is first confused and then terrified to see the Hydra's head just in your hand. She's in her nightdress. She's holding a candle.
Your master, where is he? Immediately.
She just runs off, hiking up her skirt, into the house to find Purliance.
Good.
A few moments pass. There is some slamming of doors, some shouting in Guernsey French, until at last Purliance appears in a dressing gown.
Well.
Oh, I see you killed whatever in God's name that is.
I will pull out a gun and point it straight at his face. No time for questions. I am asking.
Oh! I have had a Russian woman point a gun at me perhaps twice in my life. It's
Oh
always
my
very
god, if he
exhilarating.
annoys me, I'll shoot him in the foot. Don't try me. Okay, the questions are... what involvement do you have in this woman's... in the misfortune this woman has experienced?
I have no idea what you mean.
No? Your employee, did you not think he was good for the work? What was he doing? Sailing around the burning house?
At this,
I will shoot a round, like, next to his head. Into the wall of his house. Faster. I am bored.
okay, this is definitely a command, and you can throw in an extra die for having just shot near his head.
Well,
There you go.
this time it worked. I am all fired up.
He is backing into his own drawing room. The place is lit only by candlelight.
I am going
only a few
after him. He's
candles.
not walking away from me. I don't fucking care.
Rumpert is like walking into walls and just keeps turning around really quickly and like shattering things with the end of his axe.
I imagine every time he does that, the maid like screeches.
I'm very sorry, I am seeing little men. And all I can see is like loads of different versions of Armitage like around the place, like holding little pipes like Mario, like.
That's not exactly bad.
She is a witch. It is very clear to me from the first day I saw Martha. She is a witch, and you find now this monstrosity clear that she is a witch. And I sent Groot to find evidence of her wickedness. And he brings to me drawings of angels and absurdities. I sent him back again. I say, find what I need. And the fool fires the house.
Well, so he actually did. Well, look at that. I mean, good on her that she got him and she burned him.
He said to me he did not mean to burn the house. He says it was an accident, that he was interrupted by the children, then he fled.
Oh, kind of deserved it then. Not upset with that. That's good. Okay, that's fine. And where are these drawings?
Drawings? Oh. They are somewhere among my papers. I have no interest to me. They did not seem...
Take us to your papers!
He directs his maid. Yvette, go.
I imagine her crying, you know. Hands shaking.
Why'd you help her? Huh?
I am not helping her. Well, I am not helping her anymore. It is not my fault you did not say everything you knew. What else do you know?
What else do I know? I told you all I know. I told you all I suspect. And see, my suspicions were...
Let's see.
true.
I mean, she might not have been a witch at the time, you know. Anyway, anyone else that is under suspicion of being a witch to your simple mind?
The old woman, Dubois, and Devic, but it is not popular to say that the old midwife is a witch, or that Devic, as she is a moneyed woman. Again, nothing sticks.
We've met these people, right? They're not witches. We tested them.
Yeah.
They are not witches. You are incorrect. Anyway, anyone else that your beautiful victim is associated with?
No. She has become solitary since Berner's mistake.
And before that?
No. She had her clients, she had her family, and now that her family is gone, she has only the people who come to see her for help.
What is going to happen is this. You will show us the papers. You will give us money for slaying the Hydra. You will also pay your employees for the next fortnight, and you will also leave immediately. Far away. Leave. Otherwise, you shall probably be dead. It is your choice. You can stay and die. We shall not protect you.
At this, he looks at you very sourly. On what authority do you tell me to leave my home?
Or you do not have to leave, but she knows, and she will come for you. Just to we have come from your staff, and the guy that you have sent over, he has been sent to hell. If you want to join him, by all means, stay.
Yes, you have a question, Alex?
I would also like to say that if we're making him do things, make him pay for me to set up a full toilet system for all of his people.
Please roll a sway check. Please do it. You have to roll a sway check.
Yeah, you have to roll a sway check.
I have no sway. This isn't a sway. This is a command.
No, it's not.
I'm just asking Felix to chick it in there.
I mean,
I feel like asking that it's sway
I rolled
if
my
you're
command
telling.
to get answers to all of my questions and requests. This is a youth.
This is very much a you thing. No,
Damn.
he won't do that. This is not the time to ask a man to put in toilets. He's in.
Gotta shoot your shot.
You need a business partner really with high sway.
Yeah, so that is my advice. Otherwise, you can stay here. But if you do not pay your employees, they will not be back when you come back. They might be dead. I don't know.
Yvette has returned with the papers.
Thank you so much, kind woman. You should also pay her, and she should also not stay in this house.
He lifts from inside of his robe bag of money, throws it
He
on the
sleeps
ground.
with it, does he? Very good.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Do you wish to keep the head, or do you want me to take it away?
I'll keep the head.
Oh, that's fine. How much money has he given us?
Everybody, receive a resource.
Woo!
That's good.
Woo!
Ooh.
I'm not sure if he was meant to pay us, but he has now. Alright, everyone, till we go to bed.
Good night.
Are we sleeping in this guy's house?
I don't
No.
know, I don't think so.
No, you're going back to Castle Cornet.
Oh, right,
You're
yeah,
not sleeping in
good.
this
Sorry, I
man's
got
house.
confused then. We shouldn't be anywhere near this man's house.
Can I? No, I can't. Actually, I can. Can I send Gorbachev with a note to the people that we've secured their payment for the next fortnight and they should just go home? Signed, Countess Me.
You can send Gorbachev with a note to Alexander Ross.
Thank you. Which should, if not increase public perception, at least keep it stable after I shouted at them.
Yeah, that should help to stabilize public opinion of you. Potter retires to bed. Gorbachev takes a note to Goss. What do your agents go and do, Eli?
Oh gosh, yeah. Did I leave one at Marriott's house?
You can say we
But
have.
which one?
Tom, Sean, Casey.
Tom, Sean, Katie is keeping watch on Mario's house.
We've got Wallace and Swithin left to do something if we need. I don't know where else they need to check.
They don't always have to do something. If it's only a night for Tom, then it's only a night for Tom.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. You get your sleep in. You awake on the third day. Hysteria is currently at 42. Public opinion is at
Son of a bitch.
2. Public opinion is stable. Hysteria is obviously rising after a man was kidnapped to hell in the nighttime.
Sorry, Siobhan. No, actually, never mind.
What number is when hysteria becomes a problem?
I can
50.
tell you. 50 is when it really starts to get spicy.
Okay, we got a little bit more.
I think, Eli, that there is either a fairy party or I can do an animal conga line through
Both
the town.
of those sound incredible.
But I can't do my thing until dusk. So,
Oh, I mean, I could do a fairy party now for the.
I
for
can
the
also
villagers.
do a party.
Amazing.
we're party people.
Just make everybody. We just want to have a
Mine
good time.
also says that it brings a person from every region.
What do you mean by
I will.
This is a fantastic opportunity to meet or gather the who's who of a region.
Mine says
At least one member of each faction will make an appearance.
Invites are sent anonymously. Any invited will be compelled to attend. The event itself triggers an audience, a successful icebreaker increasing public opinion. The event ends with a spectacle of your choice, reducing hysteria by 2d6.
We could do that
Before-
with the pirates
before-
and get them to come over to our side.
Yeah, it says they have to come if we invite them, so...
Before all of that, I will say when you awake on the third day, you do awake to the sound of quarrelling in Castle Corridor.
Yeah, I was about to say we have to go and ask for updates on what's happened.
You can hear that there
my
is...
vision returned to... Has my perception returned to normal?
It has, yes.
Groovy.
Your night of the many Armitages has ended.
The night
He
of many
awakes
shanks.
rock hard. With lynxes licking his face.
You can hear much quarrelling coming from the direction of Sir Thomas's room. There are a lot of voices in there, like a weird number of voices for... It's a big room, but there shouldn't be that many people shouting.
Okay, I go and I go to the door and I swing it open in just my very long shirt. I have not put on my breeches yet.
And what you find is that there are... Come on. No, that's not it. That's not it. This is me talking to myself. Thanks, friends. Good. You find that there are... 5 people in the room alongside and the bedbound Sir Thomas. You see that Emily de Vic is here. You see that there is Ami de Cateret also here. You see that there is a man that looks like Ami de Cateret but a little taller also here. You see that there is a man with a big blonde beard in the room, and you see that there is also a clergyman in the room as well, and they are all just having a go at each other.
Good morning.
Mon Dieu! Why are you not dressed? Oh, you are one of the adventurers.
I was awoken from my sleepings by your loudness. Now I look at... I believe that his lordship needs to be left some sleepings as well. Should we move to another room? And I will join you with my breeches.
Very good. This is...
I look over at the Lord. What's his name? And I'm just sort of like, I'm sorry for their rudeness, my lord.
Isn't he the one that's in a coma?
Not yet.
No. So Sir Thomas is just can't leave
He's
his bed.
convalescent.
Yes. Very, very good. Thank you, Sir Rampart. I think I shall have a nap. And Courgard starts to herd the people out of the room, herding them towards Sir Thomas's study that he no longer used to be him being bedbound.
I lean over towards Sir Thomas and say, "It will all be fine. And usually these kinds of things seem a little scary, but later on we kind of put 2 and 2 together and we make it all good. So, they will say lots of stuff, but I will sort it out. I will sort all of this out, and my friends will help." And I'm just gonna try and roll a little courage check, if that's all right.
Yes.
To kind of like as a kind of have faith type of thing. And can I use knowledge of military tactics as my sort of like presence as a military man to kind of boost his confidence in me?
Not in this instance, nah.
Bastard.
Whiffed it.
Whiffed it.
Sir Thomas
I think my dick
Actually-
slaps his hand or something like that.
actually gives you one of the most lucid looks you've seen him give in the whole time you've been here. Oh, Sir Rumpet, there's no need to bullshit me.
Sir Thomas, if I wanted to bullshit you, I would simply turn into a cow and shit on your floor, and then I walk out the room.
Did you hear a single wheezing? Any breath might be Sir Thomas's last.
I go and put on my breeches and wake the others and say, "There's a meeting of dickheads in the castle. We should be there."
Indeed, a meeting of dickheads.
Name of the
Party.
episode.
The party, dressed, of course, being led by its illustrious leader, Lord Eli Sawthorn. Never forget that Eli is a lord. Never forget that Eli is lord on this.
I like to think that Eli's grown another 2 inches since his encounter with the Dullahan.
He's just got some fancy boots.
And now he's 5'2". And he's really rolling with it.
Just adds that little bit of confidence.
Every so often as they're walking, Rumpet like fully doubles over to whisper it in his ear and keeps on like bumping his head like a camel.
Is everyone still shouting at each other?
It is simmered to a quiet bicker when you get into the room.
Okay, we'll walk in, I'll lean... Well, we will walk in and Pips will walk backwards. I suppose we'll stand facing the door. I'll lean across the desk
She's keeping watch.
as if it is my study and say, well, let us go in turn. State your name and your issue.
First stands Amida Catare. I am the bailiff on this island. Today I receive report of a man being dragged to hell
It is
in
correct.
the night time.
Next question.
Oh! He sits down, shocked that you've just immediately said that was true. Next stands the man slightly taller than me that looks like him. This is his cousin, Philippe de Catare.
Does he also have a mustache?
Yes.
Oh, very good.
You could assume that most men here have
Oh
mustaches.
god. My nightmare.
Up he stands. I came to see my cousin because we continue to have a parrot problem on Sark. No one has come to see about the parrots in all the time they've been there. They've been there for weeks.
We are sending for
Thank you.
them today. Next question.
Next stands the man with a big blonde beard. I am Thomas Andros. I believe there is a wolf beast walking about my lands.
Where's your lands?
We shall address this in a moment. Let us get highlights from everyone. Next.
Oh, okay, all right. Emily DeVick stands next.
Lovely to see you, my lady.
Lovely to see you too, dear friends.
Hello.
I have
At your service.
a suspicion. A suspicion that I think a sorceress rumor was cursed on me. 2, I think there may be some sort of demonic presence on the island.
Number 1,
That is also true.
I do not know. Number 2 is correct. It is your dear friend. She is cavorting with devil forces. Sorry to announce.
Ah.
We shall examine
shame.
your issue in a moment. Hopefully, nothing bad happens to you. Sit down, do not flee. Last one,
Then stands a man with
the blonde beard.
No, he's gone.
no. Now's the clergyman.
Right, okay.
He has a bowl cut. He has no moustache, no beard,
Thank God.
very severe face, dressed entirely in black. I too came with a concern of a demonic presence on the island, and I see now it is true.
Where did your suspicion lie?
My suspicion, I am the pastor here at the town church, St. Peter Port. I have had reports, as you have had reports, no doubt, from all across the island, being the main rector. So it is not that St. Peter Port is suddenly fallen to the devil. But I think it may be about to.
Report.
Well, that's a very relative term. Like, you say something belongs to the devil, and people say that about, I don't know, an whorehouse or some such. So,
But you know,
yes,
prostitutes
there is witch
also
on the island,
pray,
but
so-
ultimately, I think that perhaps you are over-exaggerating the danger, or if not over-exaggerating, then certainly overstressing and using words of aggressive reality. So, yeah, witch, yes. More than one witch? Almost certainly. Fallen to the devil? No, we get rid of the witch.
D'accord.
Oh my God.
D'accord.
Okay, in turn, Mustache Man number 1 and Mustache Man number 2. Our friend here, Lord Sawthorn, shall be organizing a gathering. Discuss with him who to send invitations to, and everyone you want to see shall be there. Number 2, Mr. Wolfman will get to you in a second. Mr. Priest, can we give more specifics before we examine the lady and also ask about same children? What is these suspicions? Who is telling you about them?
Suspicions wait. Out of game. Who are you addressing right now?
The Reverend,
Clergyman.
please, the clergyman. I would like to hear. So I hear word of whatever. What are the words that he's hearing? Is it anything new? Is it coming from anywhere specific? Is it about anyone in particular that we don't know about?
Reverend Thomas Le Soberel, Saint-Maire du Castel, he's the rector there. He says to me of the wolf beast, as I have been told here by Andros of the wolf beast, I hear of spirits from Georgette Ormond. She is the mother of a group of sisters here on Lirou. She spoke of them. By Saint-Pierre-du-Bois, I hear from her. I hear from several villages of little horned men. Have you seen the little horned men? Have you seen them?
Dealt with.
All of them?
Some anyway.
Well, there are more.
At least 3. We know there
Well-
are other ones, but we can deal with them. They are not our priority. The Hydra is dead, but the witch is finding the witch, locating Marriott Delahaye and her friends, and where they are located is our number 1 priority.
Oh yeah, since everyone is here, can you please send out emissive? Everyone avoid her, tell us where she is. If everyone has seen anything suspicious over this past night, please tell us. Danger, danger, everyone stay indoors. Thank you.
They look to each other, the signori of the islands. Yes. They nod. Quite. And Ami de Cate speaks. We will send that word that Marodele is under suspicion of crimes. After our first meeting, I have agreed to not say witchcraft aloud again, though I know it be witchcraft, so as to not draw attention from the mainland. In the meantime, we will give to Lord Sawthorne here, should be at this party, and if my cousin's pocket problem might be dealt with at this party too, that would be most helpful.
We shall do that. Mr. Sawthorne has also had contact with the pirates already, so we shall do it. Can we have the magic people, 1, 2, 3, look at what's happened to our little lady? She said she's under impression that she's ensorcelled. Maybe do this in another room, and then I can ask about this wolf man.
Yeah, I kind of like knock-kneed stumbled over to Emily and like proffer a very clumsy hand and be like, "My lady, may I and the backwards lady and the little man take you aside for a moment?"
I forgot that Amy walks backwards.
She walks backwards, baby. She's been walking backwards this whole time. Never forget that Pipsa walks backwards and that she was flying in that one fight. These are two things that are
Flying
very true
backwards,
about her.
nonetheless.
Flying backwards, so she was like feet
Oh
up.
my god, yeah, she was flying backwards in that
So I
fight.
mean, barely any of the people we encounter know Pipsa's face.
Well, she always has the veil anyway.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. They know
veil
her
of mystery.
mostly for her big ass.
She do have the circumference.
They'll never forget her.
They'll never
That is
forget
quite
her.
the point.
Right, so, magicians, you may go to any of the rooms that you've been given, actually, to check Emily de Vic for ensorcelment. While Sawthorne and the Countess may inquire as to this wolf beast.
Does our Lord of the Manor have maps of the region in this study?
Oh yes, there are maps of the whole island here.
Okay. Then we'll pull one out to say, please circle the region that you feel this beast is. Does it appear at night? What has it done? All of the details, please. Thank you so much. I apologize for the lack of spirit. I am a bit tired.
I take you would have had a busy night.
You would be correct.
Philippe de Cate produces a map, unrolls it, and passes it over to Thomas Millett. Grabs a quill. Here, Saint-Mary du Castel. I will show you Saint-Mary du Castel, good friends. I won't just make you imagine what this place is. There is the place he circled. This area, Saint-Mary du Castel. Now, you are over here in St. Peter Port. It's not all that far away. Yes, you will see that most of the landmarks on the island of Guernsey are churches.
Okay. Well, at least it's on the mainland, so we don't have to swim anywhere.
Now, if you will recall, when Armitages went off by himself to speak to the monks, to the ladies at Le Roux, they told him about Saint-Pierre-du-Bois having problems with spirits. Saint-Pierre-du-Bois is here. Saint-Mary du Castel is here. Just to give you an idea of that geography. Ooh. So yes, very much on the mainland is where the wolf problem is. He says to you, Thomas Millett, I have only passing acquaintance with the issue at hand. Nevin Le Sebril says to me that the monster, it appeared perhaps a week ago? Yes. For listeners, Alex Bell is now sharing his screen and drawing a penis. Right, so
Okay.
they tell you that the prickly... Oh? Look at me about to reveal the name of the monster before we even know what it is.
Good save.
Thankfully, you didn't hear the end of the word.
Go on. Okay, so we've got these details. They know that they need to send word. Please tell them to send it to literally everyone they know to say the same thing and let us know as quickly as possible. This is emergency. We've got the constabulary on our side. Blah blah blah. Okay, we'll then talk about the party, but let's go to Emily and see what the fuck's wrong with her.
So we're already with Emily. So what's everyone's knowledges of the three of us, Alex and Amy? I have demonology and bound taxonomy and druidic and fae studies. So, but I've only got 1 intelligence.
I have 2. I have veterinary science. Would that be helpful?
So if you, Alex, if you want to make a check on her, and I'll tell you what to look for, and so you can take a context die from knowledge die from me for demonology and druidic and fae. No, you did it wrong again.
Other way around.
Jesus Christ!
Oh!
Your rolls are all over the place.
Oh, good
We've not
lord.
been particularly lucky today.
No, I'm just gonna try it now. Am I okay to try it myself, Siobhan?
Maybe
gonna
have
say-
Hipster try first, because she's smarter than you.
That's true.
For for listeners, because you cannot see Amy's face, she was very pleased.
How do I roll?
No.
Sorry. What the fuck am I doing?
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark. 3d6.
2.
No, because I'm giving you one of my knowledge die.
What if I don't want it?
You want a space between that R and the
Fuck my life.
and the number. We're almost there. There
2
we go.
successes.
Oh, very good. Very good.
And one of them was the knowledge die as well. Does that make a difference?
Not in this instance. That would be if we were in a fight of some description.
Okay.
Pipsa, you sort of run your hands around the aura of Emily de Vic. Yeah, you give her aura a good feel.
Oh yeah. Then what?
Good news is, it doesn't seem like this was an intentional curse placed on her. It does feel, bad news, like this was something that you guys probably did accidentally. And that it can be lifted quite easily.
What do we need to do? Like a theurgy test or something?
Yeah, a nice quick counterspell will do it.
Okay. How many successes do we need for that?
You'll need 2. It was just
successes.
basic.
And can we
It
all
was a
just
devil's
roll-
bargain
can
that you
we-
took. You can all roll for it. Yeah, everyone can roll their theurgy to break this here spell on her.
Okay, so everyone run a virtue roll a virtue test, and if you have theurgy, give it a die. I got a success.
I got jack shit. I got the devil.
You got the devil. No,
Alex.
still
Come
gonna
on.
want to.
I got it.
2 successes.
I did it. You did it.
Alex,
Wait.
you should be skilled
Wait.
in theurgy.
I
Wait, you definitely.
So you roll 2 die then.
No, I don't. I thought it just means that I get a success on a 3.
Intelligence and theurgy.
But if I've got theurgy, doesn't that just mean that I get
No, it means you
No.
get 2
No,
die.
No, you
'cause
get
you've got
an extra dice.
What's your
for
virtue?
your virtue.
Yeah, because I've got 1 virtue and it's theurgy.
You get
Yeah,
2 dice.
you've got 1 virtue and you've got theurgy. That's 2 different die.
You are skilled. You are skilled in theurgy, so you get none of that. But it's fine. You've already done it. It's fine. You've already done it.
Oh, Alex. Come on, bestie.
Come on, girl. You can do it. You've done it. You've got exactly the same result, essentially, because the dice just do shit. All right. So the devil's bargain that you had placed on Emily de Vic, remember when you set her to go and get those kids and everyone wouldn't give her their kids because suddenly they didn't like her?
Yeah.
That was the devil's bargain that you guys took, that put a rumour onto a well-liked member of the community.
Oh no, that might have been me.
But thankfully, that's been lifted now.
Woo!
Thank God.
Good.
Yeah, we never really questioned that at the time, did we?
I think lots was
No.
going on.
We're like, yeah, I guess they hate her now. It's fine.
And how does it look when the 3 of you gather around to counterspell Emily de Vic?
I think we all kind of go into a loose triangle and all kind of pop a hand on her hair, on her head, and just kind of hum. And then Armitage boops her on the nose.
And she sighs. Oh, it is as if a weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
You're welcome. So now hopefully the children and the people of the town will trust you again.
Yes, I will try again. For though we did see the death of 3 of those little horned bastards, I think there are more. And little boy, he keeps being seen.
A little boy.
Is this little boy
Blood.
the little boy?
I think this is,
The little
describe
boy?
him?
Was he blonde? I can't remember.
Little
Yeah.
blonde boy,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Blue eyes, his name. I can't remember his name.
Odd.
Oh,
AUD.
yeah.
I have been searching for him, but he seems to slip through my hands like smoke.
Well, we shall go to the village where the imps are being seen again and see if we can track down the boy.
Castel, which is where this wolf beast also is.
Right. Well, we go back into the main room. And be like, everything is sorted now. Miss Duvic will return to her home and secure the children of her estate. We should go to Castel.
Shall we do that during the day and then have the party in late afternoon, evening time so everyone collects here?
Yeah.
That way we can do both things. Wow.
Grand. I think this is a good place to take a break, as it is 10 to 5. Well, you have the 3rd day waiting for you, going to Castel, seeing what this wolf beast is, perhaps catching a small blonde boy, and a party lined up later on. We shall now take, for us, a short break. For you, a week. A longer break. This has, of course, been Demonology, an actual play podcast. You can find us on social media at DAE Monology RPG. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, Facebook. We may be changing our social handles forthwith to Six Planes, which is our company name. And please rate this podcast as highly as you can, wherever you listen. If you ask you to write something down, I don't care. You can say we're making you write it down, and we have your children. I don't really mind. And a thank you to Oscar Russell for graphic design from Watchtower Designs, and to Tasha Soffler for our music. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm gonna open this window. I feel real hot. When I get back, then we're gonna do the clap. I'm already recording. I don't know how I can possibly be so physically loud. I'm so far away from this mic, and apparently I'm right at actual zero.
Maybe you need to move the volume of the
Usually when you record, you go for like negative, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not...
You want to be like at negative 12.
Yeah, I was at negative 12, and now... Oh, there we go. No, somehow all the way down.
I like that Siobhan's only just realising that he's got an incredibly loud voice.
No, I've been picking it up for a while with these recordings, but this seems like hooey. I'm talking at my normal volume, and I'm still coming up at like -6.
Does it really seem like hooey?
Yes, that's exactly what it seems like. I'm gonna open this window.
Belle.
Ah!
There she is. There she is. The zoom's up. The audacity's in. We're doing a demon.
Now that we're recording, I would also like to say that I went to Morrison's before this to do the big weekly shop.
Oh yeah.
And whilst I was in there, I saw what he can't have been older than like 13. This like pasty white kid going around shopping with his mum, wearing like, you know, typical 13-year-old like long shorts and trainers. And His t-shirt just had in massive letters going right down the middle, Hood Life. I thought, out of everyone in this shop, you are probably the furthest away from living that hood life I've ever seen. It's great.
But he believes he is.
He's enjoying his fantasy.
There was another kid who was in like a little like toy car that was like attached to a trolley, attached to the front of his mum's trolley. But I've never seen them before, so I feel like they must have brought it with them.
Did you become intensely jealous of that small child?
Fionn, you sound like God.
You interviewed yourself. That was terrifying.
Wait, what happened?
Your voice is in like surround sound.
Is it?